third edition of the Wheaton men's basketball video blog. This one comes to you right at the end of the first semester. We break for the Christmas holidays at 7-2 and feel pretty good about that, considering really a couple things. The first is this past week we had to win 2 games by a grand total of 3 points. Beat Trinity International 80-78 and WashU 56-55. And what was good about that is, besides being close games where we had to execute down the stretch, they really were distinctive games in the sense that against Trinity International we had to perform offensively to win. We had to make a number of free throws and a number of plays down the stretch to sort of hold them off because we couldn't stop them. And then against WashU we actually took the lead and nobody scored really the last few minutes of the game, and so we were able to maintain the lead by getting defensive stops. So one of the most encouraging things here as we break is we've won a couple of close games, and as those of you that follow this league for a long time, to be successful in this league, you're going to have to win close games night in and night out, both home and on the road. So that's a very encouraging thing as we break here. The second thing is our 7-2 record comes against a legitimate schedule. 7 of the first 9 games we've played have been against teams that received votes at some point in the top 25 in the D3 Hoops top 25 poll. So it's very good teams, and they're programs that are very recognizable nationally, from WashU to Calvin to Whitewater, Chicago. I mean, these are programs that have won games year in and year out now for a long time. And so it feels good to know that going into the CCIW stretch, we've played some CCIW caliber opponents and know that we can compete against them both here and on the road. I don't know where we'll be in terms of the D3Hoops.com top 25, whether we'll crack into the top 25 there or not. That's obviously a more subjective panel. But the Massey rating has us at 14th in the country, and that's really indicative of where our schedule is. To have 2 losses and still be 14th in the country really suggests we've played a pretty good schedule. And then probably the most optimistic thing is I think we're just going to keep getting better and better. We're very close to getting all 3 of the guys who have been injured, John DeMoss, Steve Parati, and Nate Serranius, back. They should be back by the time we get together again right after Christmas to practice for the Arizona trip. And not that they're necessarily significantly better than the kids we're playing, but they add versatility to our team. Steve allows us to not have to have Andrew Johns guard the other team's best player every night, take some pressure off our ball handlers. Nate Serranius is probably the best perimeter shooter, pure shooter on our team, and so he really adds some offensive dynamics to us that will make us stronger. And then John DeMoss is just such a versatile player. He can guard multiple positions. He's so physical that he allows us to do a little bit different lineups, which will be exciting and necessary as we progress into the conference season. So sitting at 7-2, we feel pretty good as we get ready for the Christmas holidays, and certainly wish everybody happy holidays, and thankful for this season. And we'll talk to you once the CCIW season gets rolling, and hopefully back with more good news.